Alright, let's get this over with. Hello everyone, my name is Ethan, and I'm going to be instructing you today on the wonders of table salt, also known as sodium chloride. So basically, sodium chloride is an ionic compound. As we learned, ionic compounds start with metals, and the formula for sodium chloride is NaCl, Na being sodium, which is in fact a metal. Also, in most cases, a metal within a compound will lose an electron, and then the nonmetal in that compound will gain an electron, and that difference in attractions forms an ionic bond. Like I mentioned, NaCl is sodium chloride. It's pretty simple, just one sodium and one chloride. You smush them together, boom, Bob's your uncle. You can find them on the periodic table, and the periodic table that I have here actually kind of sucks, but it's apparently really difficult to find a decent periodic table that's not blurrier in Spanish and will actually upload onto my iPad from 2012. As you can see, though, sodium isn't in the alkali metal section with an atomic number of 11, so it has 11 protons. Chlorine is in the halogens element area with an atomic number of 17, which means it has 17 protons. Some physical properties of sodium chloride are it's very brittle. I don't know if you've ever crushed a piece of salt, but it breaks like glass. It has a super high melting point, which is usually why we rest it on top of our food or dissolve it in a liquid, which is another physical property. It's very soluble in water. Now we're going to look at the basic math of how to find the formula mass for your formula. So the first thing you're going to want to do is look at how many atoms of each element you have in your formula. So like I've mentioned, we only have one sodium atom and one chlorine atom. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to your periodic table and look at the mass of one atom of that specific element. Each little element section has a number that displays the mass of one atom of that element. So sodium has a mass of 22.990 per one atom of sodium, and chlorine has a mass of 35.453. The next thing you do is you take that mass number and multiply it by how many atoms there are of each element in your formula. Considering we only have one atom of each element, that makes our lives super easy. You take the ending bits, the products of your multiplication, and you add them together. So 22.99 plus 35.453 equals 58.443. And we can drop the 3 because simplification exists. And here's my face because our teacher has to know that AI didn't copy my voice and do this entire project. For anyone who watches this, don't use me as an example because I don't even know if I did any of this right. And don't use iMovie. It sucks so much. This was a mistake.